Hey guys, and welcome back. It has been a long time. I've once again coming out of my so-called cave, which in all honesty, I haven't ever left. I'm still in here, as you can see. I wanted to react to a video. In fact, I just wanted to make a video because it's been so long. And of course, the boys at djent decided to come out with a new track. Now, I had listened to a lot of the previous track. I think it was called Loveless Suffering. Something like that. I'll leave a note if it isn't. And I was like, this is really good. They're doing what they do best, and that is just making amazing, heavy music. So when I saw that there was a new track, I had a gut feeling. Might have been food poisoning, I don't know. But it was a gut feeling nonetheless that this new track was going to be special. And we're here to determine if that is true. This track is called the Undying. And I don't know why, but I just get this feeling that we're going to get something new, something fresh, something distant from what they are. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like for the YouTube algorithm. We're gonna jump right in. This is the Undying by djent. And straight away, one thing I do love is that djent have consistently always put out their music videos in a 4K resolution. Really appreciate that. Why don't more bands do that? 3, 2, 1, click. Ooh, okay, kind of like a synthy guitar passage to start off. The Undying, directed by Pavel Trebucha. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I like this. It's kind of having like a melody behind the like destructive elements. I guess the thematics is kind of like Japan. We're in Japan. A lot has happened since I last listened to these guys. Like, I've seen them visually. I think it's only a 4-piece now. Heavy. It's good. And I'm also getting this slight sustaining note in the background. Really nice, really nice. It's giving this, layer of noise. It's beautiful. We got Christianity in the mix here as well. I wonder how that's going to go down. So far, really enjoying this. It's a lot more of the same, the more of what we've come to love about djent. So can't complain about that. But I'm curious to see if they're going to add something new. Already, it's a lot groovier. It's got definitely a more of a mature taste to it. It feels like there's definitely progression in the band, but I'm just curious to see how much progression they're willing to put into this. This is also a very long song for any beatdown deathcore track at 5 minutes. Yep, there's that melody in the background. Loving it. Ooh. Okay, so loving it, but man, these drums are crushing, and in some ways I'm finding these drums are just so overpowering, especially specifically the kick drums. They're really making themselves known in this song. I'm actually just gonna quickly check the nerd stats. So okay, we can see here we got a 9.2 decibel. What is this? Content loudness, and if you don't know, that just means that this song was crushed and then they increased the loudness by 9 decibels. So that's probably why it sounds really compressed. If you listen to it on like a non-compressed format or any streaming service, it'll probably be not as compressed as this. I'm liking this section. It's heavy. It's lacking that low end, but I think that's more from the compression. Ooh. Ooh. Damn, we're getting kind of like a Lorna Shore breakdown here. Oh, we're getting slower and uglier. Oh. Oh. A pirate ship? Back to that chorus. Yeah, this is really good. Where's it gonna go from here? Yeah, kind of getting like an extended chorus here. Ooh. Oh my God, we're actually building on that motif. A solo in a deathcore beatdown song? Never heard, never been done before. Never been done before. This is a very tasteful solo as well. It's not like trying to change the tone. Now, how are you going to transition back though? Blast beats, of course. I feel like there's like one more breakdown that needs to be introduced. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Good old hardcore breakdown. And it's getting slower. I like it, the juxtaposition between the slowing down of guitar and bass with the speeding up of the drums. And another breakdown. It's making me sick, it's so sickening. Jesus Christ. More breakdowns. It's just abusive now. This is abusive. And the spin. Is that it? Okay, that was it. Woo! What a whirlwind. What a journey of emotions. You can probably tell I'm wearing my distant top. I am a fan. I am still a fan. This just reassures me, if anything. I'll say with that the runtime of this, it's definitely hitting on that sort of upper limit, what I think for like heavier bouncers this should be going. Sometimes I do see some beatdown, hardcore, deathcore bands that try and push that and then going into the 6-7 minutes. I feel like that starts to drag and it starts to get fatiguing. 5 minutes, this is definitely like, I think this is like the perfect like top end when it comes to how long a track could be without then having to, go into maybe we're adding an orchestrational intro, we're adding choirs, we're adding other elements to fill that space. Super happy with this. Mix-wise, it's all gonna be nitpicks really, because I know for a fact YouTube has their form of post-compression. As such, what we hear on YouTube is not necessarily how the mix would have been when it was done for streaming or for vinyl or for CD. Just want to quickly check who mastered. Yep, good old Simon. Let me try and pronounce this. Pietroforte. I'd say he's like almost the unsung fifth member of the band now. Huge props to Simon as always. If you don't know, he's been there since the day of Hellmouth. I think that was the first single they put out. Way back in the day, which is hard to believe it's way back in the day to say it. But ever since then, he's been that constant foundational thing for this band that expressed, like, I think the vision of what this band wanted. Other things, yes, I think the drums were a bit loud. But again, that could go back to compression on YouTube. I really liked the mid-range instruments, specifically the bass and guitar. Prior to this, at least, I always felt the bass had this, ridiculously tracked, gnarly tone that sounded like, if you know the Neural DSP plugins, Parallax, it sounded like it was parallax to shit. And it was really high in the mix, which had this really cool effect. However, I more prefer it this way, where it's acting more as like the body of the guitar. It's adding that weight. And I think it just is implemented so much better in the mix this time. Way more prefer this sort of balance between the guitar and the bass. Love it. Alan is Alan. I think he's one of the premier guttural screamer vocalists in the genre, and he's got his own also unique sound as well. So of course he's amazing. This is also, I think, the first time I am seeing in person their new drummer. Crushed it, fast, powerful. It was a great performance. And now let's quickly talk about the guitar solo. I loved that guitar solo. Why did I love that guitar solo? Because it was short, it was sweet, it transitioned well, especially when we're going for that sort of motif style lick that was happening, and it had its own sort of pre-solo transition lick, and then going into the solo. Very well done. I like that writing. I like it. It's not abrasive, it's not abrupt, it's smooth. And I think that's the problem with a lot of deathcore bands I've seen. And I'm actually gonna say is, Lorna Shore sometimes I feel like has this issue. Lorna Shore will just go straight into that solo, no transition, no foreplay. I like to hear there was foreplay. That's what I like when it comes to a solo. If it's gradually brought in, it has more impact, it's more memorable. And I think it was done really well here by Nuri. Sorry if I butcher your name. So I love that. Overall, as a song, it really has shown me how do I put it? It's shown me the progression, the maturity of this band. The music is a lot more structured. There was definitely more of a distinct verse-chorus element to it. I think there was a time period where everybody just wanted to have this sort of disconnect, and we do riff after riff after riff. I like the fact that they've added a level of structure, and it makes me really respect the band that they want to go in a more mature way of writing. So these are my thoughts about the track. If you have anything else you want to mention, please write in the comments. Love this band, love this track. It's going on the gym playlist. Thank you guys for watching. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Bye.